Did you know that in just over 30 years, the entire map of Africa was completely redrawn by European powers? It's a shocking piece of history known as the Scramble for Africa, and it changed the continent forever. So how did this happen? Let's rewind to the late 19th century. At that point, European control in Africa was mostly limited to coastal trading posts. The vast interior of the continent was largely a mystery to them, ruled by hundreds of different kingdoms, empires, and societies. But then, things started to change, and fast. The Industrial Revolution in Europe created a huge demand for raw materials like rubber, diamonds, and cotton, resources that Africa had in abundance. Plus, a new wave of nationalism was sweeping across Europe. Owning colonies became a symbol of national prestige and power. It was like a competition. If your rival nation had colonies, you needed them too. This intense rivalry came to a head in 1884 with the Berlin Conference. Picture this. Leaders from 14 European nations and the United States gathered in Berlin, Germany. But here's the most crucial part. Not a single African leader was invited. Over the next few months, they literally drew lines on a map, dividing up the entire continent among themselves, without any regard for the existing cultural, ethnic, or political boundaries. It was a purely economic and political move for their own benefit. The consequences were immediate and devastating. European armies, with their superior weaponry, marched in and conquered territory after territory. Resistance was fierce in many places, like the Anglo-Zulu War or Samori Tour's long fight in West Africa, but the technological gap was just too wide. By 1914, about 90% of Africa was under European rule. Only Ethiopia and Liberia remained independent. This colonial period lasted for decades, leaving a complex legacy that Africa is still dealing with today. The artificial borders drawn in Berlin are the root of many modern conflicts, and the economic exploitation set many nations back for generations. Understanding the scramble for Africa is essential to understanding the world we live in now. It's a story of power, greed, and the profound impact of colonialism. If you found this piece of history interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the events that shaped our world. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.